TMZ has posted an audio of a conversation between a man they say is Sterling making racist remarks to his girlfriend. Here is some of that purported conversation.
People call you and tell you that I have black people on my Instagram, and it bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people.
I admire Magic Johnson.
Okay, good. I'm just saying that it's too bad you can't admire him privately. And during your entire life, your whole life, admire him. Bring him here, feed him, him. I don't care. You can do anything. But don't put him on an Instagram so the world has to see, so they have to call me. And don't bring him into my games, okay?
Now, those alleged remarks by Sterling have caused an uproar across the sports world. And perhaps the person most upset about the situation is Magic himself. I sat down with Magic today to discuss the Clippers owner.
Well, Jim, I'm very disappointed and angry, upset. Let's go back when I first got here in 1979, 80. Dr. Buss, our first real party that we went to was at Donald Sterling's beach home in Malibu. So he took me out there to meet Donald Sterling, and he gives his annual barbecue. And then ever since then, since Dr. Buss introduced me to Donald Sterling, when he bought the Clippers, and we've been out, we've had lunch and we shared meals, we talked about his team. And so I thought we had a sort of a friendship, even though it may have been a distant friendship, but I respect him, I thought he'd respect me. But when these comments came out, it hurt. It didn't hurt me as much personally as it hurt me for all African Americans. If you come to me and say, hey, look, I'm a racist, or I discriminate against blacks, or I don't like you because you are African, I respect that. I can respect you more by doing that, but don't smile in my face, shake my hand, and then you don't really respect me or want me to be around or come to your games as the owner of the Clippers. So I feel bad for Doc Rivers and Chris Paul and all those guys who are African Americans that play for now Donald Sterling. And then you think about all the people who live in his apartment buildings. Some of them are African Americans so we're putting a lot of money, Jim, in his pocket, but at the same time, he doesn't want us in the arena or to come to the Clipper games. And so I think that all of us are outraged. We're all upset who are African Americans, because if you're going to be like this, why are you owning a team in the NBA, which is over 70% African American basketball players? So I think he should step down. You know, if you feel like that in a league that's predominantly African Americans, you shouldn't be owning the team.
Just sell it.
Yeah, it's just dumb. And then being in a town like LA, that this is a great melting pot for different races of people. And we all come together. We love our teams. This is what's crazy about it. African Americans love the Lakers. They love the Dodgers. They love the Clippers, you know, USC, UCLA. We love our teams. And nobody else has a problem with that. Now, all of a sudden, he has a problem with African Americans. And it's a shame because of the fact that, you know, we all should, at this time, here we are now, 2014, and we still having people discriminating against African Americans and an owner in the NBA, Donald Sterling. That's uncalled for. We can't have it. It has no place in the NBA, and Commissioner Silver going to really have to make a big decision here.
Because this is going to be the first major decision that the new commissioner is going to be faced with, and this is more than making a decision on discipline.
Yes, because we've seen it happen. Mars shot. We've seen it happen before in leagues, and they had to give up their teams. And so Adams really going to have to make a big decision here, because this is a black eye for the league. It's not just a black eye for Los Angeles and Clipper fans, but for the league. And so this is going to be a really important, big first decision that he has to make. And if I'm Donald myself, I would just after the end of the season, just say, hey, I'm gonna get out of it. So why? Because why are you staying in it? If you have these feelings about African Americans and you have to employ them, you know, Why are you owning the team? You should just go away and have those feelings, because if that's who you are, that's who you are. But you shouldn't be in the NBA if you have those type of feelings.
Now, much more of my conversation with Magic Johnson throughout the show this afternoon. Of course, the NBA was taken by complete surprise by these comments as well, and they have an investigation that they say is now underway. NBA spokesman Mike Bass released the following statement on behalf of the National Basketball Association, saying, quote, "We are in the process of conducting a full investigation into the audio recording obtained by TMZ. The remarks heard on the recording are disturbing and offensive, but at this time, we have no further information." Meanwhile, the Clippers also releasing a statement late this afternoon, which reads in part, "We have read the tape and heard the tape on TMZ. We do not know if it is legitimate or not, if it has been altered. We do know that the woman on the tape, who we believe released it to TMZ, is the defendant in a lawsuit brought by the Sterling family, alleging that she embezzled more than $1.8 million, who told Mr. Sterling that she would get even," end of quote.